Hello, shining light. I'm Laura Teo. I am bringing you here a very interesting reading. But before we start, I just wanted to share with you how beautiful has been for me the experience of sharing the course of Discover Your Soul Purpose. I have had a beautiful group of women that I have had the pleasure to work with for the past couple of weeks, 8 weeks, as a matter of fact. The last class will happen this Saturday, and honestly, I can't be more proud of all of them. They have grown, they have get to know themselves even more, and they have connected to their soul. And it has been beautiful to witness what they have learned and how they have grown and all the synchronicities and coincidences that happen once you start doing this type of inner work, like you work on your inner world and then the outside world starts also connecting and reflecting on that. And I have witnessed some of those synchronicities that shows you, well, yes, definitely the work you're doing, it's important. So it's really, really wonderful. I will let you know a little bit more next time after the class. I have had some feedback from some of the girls, and it's very, very nice. It warms up my heart to know that I have been able to walk this path with them, a path of self knowledge, acceptance, and self kindness as well. And continuing on that route of self awareness and discovery, I am bringing a 2020 reflection because, as you know, the end of the year is very, very close, and it's always good to take some time to reflect on the past 12 months, to prepare ourselves for the next year, and to be able to journal. So, this is my objective. So, I'm gonna do a collective reading. Like I said, for 2020 reflection, we're going to be looking at some achievements, challenges, how have you developed, but you as part of the collective. So, if you want to do a reading that is going to be more personal and directed to you and your energy, you can book an appointment with me. This one would be a 1 hour appointment because we would do a 2020 reflection and then a New Year spread for 2021. So this one will take an hour. And you can contact me on Instagram. I am Laura Teo, or just go to my website, laurateo.com, to book a 1 hour appointment for an intuitive reading. Grabbing some water here. Okay, so are you ready? So, like I said, I want you to, I'm doing this reading and just take notes and allow the cards to help you on your own journaling. So, I want you to inspire yourself on this and grab some guidance, and then you do your own journaling to see how things really apply for you. All right? Okay. So, what were the biggest achievements for 2020? Well, emotions have really settled. So you have been able to handle your emotions more, to get in touch with your emotions, understand them, where they're coming from, and in a way control them. Like be more active, like instead of acting as a result of your emotions without thinking, it has been more trying to understand that emotion is coming from. What feelings, what is it that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? And then allowing them to to settle in you without that desperation or that or anger or judgment, right? So instead of your feelings and emotions taking the best of you, you have been able to kind of be more grounded. I'm sorry. So there has been a balance between your head and your heart that have has helped you to master your inner emotions. So that has been one of the biggest achievements for 2020. What has been the biggest challenges in 2020? Well, you know, the financial part has been a very big challenge career wise. Um, have not been able to grow uh, at the rate that you have wanted, at the potential also that you have. So it has been really a challenging year in that aspect. Of course, no surprise that this card shows up and telling me that it has been challenging in that way. Um, and the thing is that you're ready for more. So in the next reading next week, we're going to be looking at the 2021 New Year spread, and we will see what it says. Because for what I am feeling, like you are really ready to go up the game and develop new skills and develop a new career and develop new ideas and financial opportunities. But for now, this has been a challenging aspect in your life. How have you developed as a person? Well, you have had the, it's like you change your view of looking at relationships. You have been able to see the importance of connecting in a beautiful and intimate way, in a soul way. So it's not just connecting, or instead of being superficial, you have gotten to look deeper, looking really into similarities and connection and values. So your way of seeing relationships, not I'm not only talking about relationships, love relationships, is really even friendships. You really want to be able to have people close to you that you have things in common with, and you have same views, like people that have your values and that you share your certain moral grounds. So that in that aspect you have developed beautifully in 2020. What did you learn? You learn that family is important, connecting to your friends, your long loved friends that you have maybe haven't seen in years, and reconnecting has been very, very important. Having again, um, maybe remembering those beautiful memories and remembering the experiences that have marked you in a nice way, and remembering the nice things lived with your friends and high school friends, childhood friends, with your family. Those are things that you learn to appreciate even more, those experiences. How can we describe 2020 in just a few in a few words? Well, 2020 you have learned to leave some things behind, or to recognize that it is time to leave those things that don't serve you behind, to leave the even when it hurts, even when it hurts deeply, recognizing those signs, recognizing when a situation or a person is toxic to you, and you can no longer continue to be in the same environment, around the same person, and choosing to leave. You have learned to choose You have learned that you have a choice, that you can leave if you want to. And also you have learned to work on or being more open, not work. I'm going to rephrase this because what I'm getting is something else. You have learned that your soul and your spirit and your passion, yeah, that's it, that your passion is extremely important for you to continue in a path and go on a path of not only success, but go on a path of satisfaction. Go on a life path that has a purpose. So finding that passion, doing those things that really moves you, doing those things that inspire you and that then inspire others are very important to you. So this has been a year where you recognize that you need to find your purpose and live with passion and do the things that you want to do that fill you up and leaving the things that don't work with you, don't work for you anymore. Does that make sense? So, what is now complete? You are now ready to really enjoy your successes, really enjoy the accomplishments. So, even though it has been a very challenging year, you are happy and satisfied with what you have, where all the things you have done and you have accomplished. Because it's very easy during challenging times to forget all that we have accomplished. And it's something that we need to recognize. So, for you to really complete this, what I am getting as recommendation and guidance for you from my spirit guides is when you do this journaling or you do these reflections at the end when you have the time, reflect on your accomplishments. Reflect on, so if you want, write it down, okay? What have I accomplished in 2020? And please go beyond the material things. It's deeper, okay? Who am I now versus who I was last year? How have I developed? What are my accomplishments? And go deeper into that because it's important that you recognize how it is complete for you. So what continues in 2021? I think that romance continues for some of you. I think in 2021, you will find some of you will find the love and will find the a deep connection that really moves you and that really touches your heart and in a very, very deep way. It's like wearing your heart on your sleeve. So, this is, you will continue also for some of you. You will find love on 2021. And for others, it you will continue to enjoy the beautiful things that life brings you. You will continue to feel inspired and in a very emotional way because you're getting the Knight of Cups, which is really about emotions and friendships and love and family. So, in a very deep way, you're going to have that feeling of softness in in your life related to those to your emotions and your family and your friends. So and that inspiration about the beautiful things. So, what new seeds and opportunities have been planted? And we're getting the Nine of Pentacles. And this is really about creating that abundance. So, you have planted, I'm sorry, you have planted the seeds that you're going to collect later on with the fruits and the flowers and all the fruits of your labor you're going to collect later on. You have planted seeds to have abundance, financial abundance, and also um, the also the special thing that you bring. So it's kind of like now you're going to start to see it's going to be a process of self acceptance and self recognition of your own value. So you are now planting the seeds that later on you will it will help you to really be connected to your own value, to your worth, because right now it is something that um, you need to work on, but that is going to go hand in hand with the working on your purpose that we were talking about before when I was saying how can we describe 2020 in a few words. I talked about you recognizing working on knowing your purpose, recognizing your passions, and doing the things that you want. This goes hand in hand with this last card that we're receiving, that talks about um, that splurge of your own worthiness. So it's going to be a result of it. Um, you're going to understand very much what you deserve, and you're going to accept nothing else than exactly what you deserve. And this is going to bring, like I said, abundance. So your wealth is going to be better, your financial situation is going to get better in terms also for your own independence and in the long term. So, okay, if I see as a summary, 2020 has been a year where you have learned to be more in control with your emotions and feelings. You have, instead of letting your emotions control you, you have, it has been the opposite. It has been a very challenging year financially, but nevertheless, you have recognized the importance of connecting with people in a deeper way, connecting with friends, connecting with childhood friends, high school friends, and the value of what those friendships and experiences bring to you. You have also learned that you have to let go of the things that you don't need anymore, even when it hurts. You have also learned the importance or recognized the importance of starting to work on your purpose. Recognize what your purpose is. If you don't know, discover it, and live a life that is full with the things that you're passionate about, a life of inspiration. Recognize also your own satisfaction, like all the things that you're proud, all your accomplishments. Next year continues to be a year where love will might be present for some of you, or also the um, the recognition that of the beauty that surrounds you. And it's going to be also a year that next year you have planted the seeds to um, have more confidence and know what your self-worth is, and taking nothing else but your value and your worth. So I hope this reading helps you to do your own journaling and go deeper into these aspects and see what this means for you. If you want, like I said, a reading with me, You just find me at I am Laura Tio, and find me on my webpage, lauratio.com. Well, thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.